up the soul. The sun is rising with a message that is loud and clear, chasing out the shadows and the many years of fear. The Hammond B3 is screaming out an anthem of the joy, a spirit that the world could never ever quite destroy. The horns are standing up and they are shouting to the sky, telling every person that the hope will never die. It's the gospel truth, it's a rhythm that is built on fire, taking the ambition and the energy high. I feel it in the fingers and I feel it in the feet, a celebration happening in the middle of the street. The energy is flowing like a river that is wide, with absolutely nowhere for the spirit left to hide. It's got a bit of church and it's got a bit of blues, the only kind of religion that I'm ever gonna choose. We're building up the power and we're building up the light, exterminating every single particle of night. Shout it out, sing it loud, rising up above the cloud. Tell the truth, feel the flame, everything is not the same. Gospel truth, a ribbon and a soulful jubilee, setting every captive and every spirit free. A fire in the organ and a fire in the heart, the finest kind of masterpiece of spiritual art. Hitting hard and he is hitting with a grin, where the victory and where the celebration begins. It sounds like high salvation and it sounds like a new day, chasing all the heavy and the weary blues away. The congregation's nodding and the congregation sway by the magnificent and the beautiful parade of sounding of the spirit and of the absolute power. This is the arrival of the high and golden hour. The bass is like the thunder in the center of the storm, allowing every person to eventually transform. We don't need a building and we don't need a creed, when the music provides everything that we possibly need. It's an honest kind of feeling and it's unrefined and raw, obeying only nature's and the wind of holy law. The gospel truth is ringing like a trumpet in the ear, making the direction of the future crystal clear. Shout it out, sing it loud, rising up above the cloud. Tell the truth, feel the flame, everything is not the same. Gospel truth, a rhythmic and a soulful jubilee, setting every captive and every spirit free. A fire in the organ and a fire in the heart, the finest kind of masterpiece of spiritual art. Ba-da-ba-ba, shout mercy. Reflected in the center of the crowd, the spirit is rising and the spirit is very proud. We found the salvation in the center of the beat, making every ordinary moment look so sweet. The Hammond B3's burning with an incandescent glow, helping us to keep the absolute and total control. We are the survivors and we are the witnesses of light, moving out of darkness and moving out of night. So let the brass section blow until the walls come down. There's a new vibration happening inside the town. The gospel truth is permanent and it is here to stay, guiding us along the happy and the forward way. We leave the room with electricity in it inside the bone, feeling less like strangers and feeling less alone. So thank you for the rhythm and thank you for the soul, for making the fragmented and the broken spirit whole. Shout it out, sing it loud, rising up above the cloud. Tell the truth, feel the flame, everything is not. setting every captive and every spirit free. The finest kind of masterpiece of spiritual art.